Hi, and welcome to Daily Ad Brief. I'm Greg Kirkham, and this is Marketing and Beyond. Today, we're visiting with Geron Coleman from KDI, a digital commerce agency that's connecting digital and social ads to actual purchases by customers. Geron, it's great to have you on the show.
Thanks, Greg. It's a pleasure to be here.
Now, your company is in the digital commerce field, an extremely competitive niche that can change at the drop of a hat. What do you feel you've done differently that set you apart from the competition?
Well, it was really about one, being very, very focused on the essential retail markets, which is our niche, which we actually pivoted to once the pandemic kicked in. We don't sell cars, as we like to say. By focusing in on the high purchase traffic industries within the essential retail markets like CPG, for example, with grocery, even alcohol sales, mobile food delivery, QSR, fast casual restaurants, and other marketplaces, you're actually dealing with what everyone buys on a daily basis. You might buy a new suit after post pandemic every now and then, I'm sure, but you're going to the grocery store every other week at least. And so with that, you really want to know what people are buying, also what their consumption habits are, and the behaviors that go along with that, particularly now that we do have new eating behaviors between knowing who's the carnivore, the vegetarian, and who's the vegan. You really want to know those differences.
Fantastic. Yeah, and so how do you go about really dialing in on some of those differences with the individual consumer for your clients?
Well, for us, we actually collect purchase data, whether it's loyalty rewards card data or point of sale data, as well as we get very granular. So we go down actually to what's considered the UPC level, as well as that SKU level that you see typically on the product. And so we like to say, you'll know who's buying Jif Crunchy versus Jif Creamy, because you don't want to send the wrong ad to the wrong individual.
Yeah, it sounds like you operate primarily by data analytics and really dialing in on the true numbers behind the marketing versus what I like to call the spray and pray approach, right?
Definitely. I've been in programmatic advertising close to 15 years, and that was one of the reasons why I wanted to start up KDI. It's because we had too much spray and praying going on based upon audience targeting, but basically not about what that audience and who those consumers really were. As well as you definitely have to deal with the privacy concentric issues that are changing and morphing within our industry as well. And by bringing those two together under digital commerce, we're able to accomplish those goals, as well as being able to deal with measurement of those campaigns afterwards to see how effective those campaigns were.
Wow. Sounds like you've really dialed in on the marketing process. Now, with your experience in marketing and with people entering the field every day, what is one piece of advice you would give to somebody exploring getting into marketing?
Be specific, pick your niche and grow within it. Don't try to be a champion of everything where you cover everything, but you're a master of none. Find your specific niche and be the best in that you can.
And Geron, how has your business changed the most over the past 2 years?
Well, throughout the pandemic, it's really changed. One, prior to the pandemic, uh, speaking of the omni channel, being able to buy online and offline was pretty much seen as future business, future opportunity. The pandemic really changed the average individual's purchase behaviors, where e-commerce became real big, click and pick up, delivery became even more important as well. So now, across all generations, not just Gen Z and the millennials and Gen X, but you looked at a change in purchase activity from the baby boomers
Mm.
all the way up. I knew things had changed when my 84-year-old dad actually started texting me and saying he was ordering on his phone. And so you typically
Well,
weren't thinking you were going to see things like that.
well, we're definitely grateful for businesses like yours to be able to compile that data and be able to provide us with the information that we need most. Thank you so much for joining us today, Geron. If you would like to learn more about KDI and what they've been up to, visit dailyadbrief.com.
Simplify presents Addressable CTV, combining the power of TV with the targeting and attribution of digital. Simplify's Addressable CTV delivers massive reach with the ability to scale without sacrificing precision. TV buyers can generate incremental reach with household-level targeting, frequency controls, reporting, and insights. To learn more about Simplify's Addressable CTV and what it can do for your clients, visit simply.fi.